Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka B.Rich Beauty, aka your beauty best friend, beauty besties. We're looking for a nut today. Chestnut, that is. We're doing chestnut inspired makeup today. You know what to do. Grab your beverage. I couldn't help it. Let go. What's going on, beauty besties? Most importantly, what you're sipping on. It is tea. I'm drinking, actually, you know what I'm drinking? I'm drinking a combination of burdock root and dandelion tea. It's supposed to be like a liver detox, a skin and blood detox, all the things. So I said, why not be healthy today as we do this chestnut inspired makeup? Not to mention, the tea is kind of like in the same color theme of our makeup today. So cheers to you, sugar. Now, before we jump into this chestnut inspired makeup, for all the new beauty besties, welcome on in. While you're here though, don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on all this good old melanated magic sugar. And for all the beauty besties that are not new to this, but you are true to this, y'all know. Ooh, I felt that in my soul. Did y'all feel that? Y'all know. I love seeing y'all. Welcome back in the room, sugar. Now, before we jump into this espresso makeup, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my foundation really quickly, so that way, you know, we can clean up the skin. And I'm using a combination of tings. The first was my YSL Touche Eclat pen, and then now I'm using my Nars concealers and two colors to really build in that brightness. And then I have my Studio Fix Fluid and MAC Pro Longwear Concealer on the back of my hand for my foundation. And we're just gonna like mesh all this together. I also decided to bring it a little closer to the action, sugar. So I'm just taking a little bit of my loose powder. I'm going through the center here, like so. Face is on. We did a foundation, we did concealer, we did a little bit of powder, the brows bit on. But can we just pause for the cause real quick? The skin is skinning. I did a little DIY hydration mask before we started filming today, and I feel like the face and skin is popping. Now, before we jump into this makeup, I just want to talk about trend real quick because we're doing chestnut inspired makeup. And I know you probably think, well, didn't you already do espresso inspired makeup? Well, for some reason, these food trends in terms of makeup is still happening. And I said, you know, this feels similar to the espresso makeup, but we're gonna remix it and we're gonna do it differently. And I did a makeup like this very similar to not too long ago when I was in Mexico, because you know, hi, your beauty best friend is a makeup artist. And once I did the look, I was impressed with myself. I was like, oh, I did the damn thing. You know, your beauty best friend is a bad bitch. So I said I wanted to bring this look to you all, and we're gonna use products that I normally would not use to create makeup. So first off, have y'all ever created an entire eye look using concealer? Bam! This concealer palette, I'm going to do an eye look with today. And for those that are familiar with the palette, MAC sells this in like foundation skin tone shades, like light, medium, dark, and stuff like that. When you go into the deeper palettes, there's a deep and there's like an extra deep. This has yellow, orange, red, deep brown, a dark brown, and an onyx, right? So yellow, orange, let me go ahead and just do it this way for y'all, right? So you have from here, yellow, orange, red, deep brown, dark brown, and onyx. So I'm taking these concealers and this is what we're gonna do to create our chestnut makeup today. So let's start first with eyes. Because we're using concealers and they're super creamy, to avoid it from creasing, I'm gonna start first with my eyeshadow primer. You can utilize clear. I'm using Groundwork Paint Pot, and we're gonna do this lightly all over the lid. Y'all know I be pretending like I can really see what I'm doing out here, and y'all know I can't without a mirror, child. So I'm just gonna do a very light coating of Groundwork all over. I'm taking a deep burnt chocolate eyeliner. This is Coffee Pencil by MAC. You can grab anything similar to this. And we're gonna do a very close line to the lash line on both eyes. Grabbing a fluffy brush again before this dries, and we're just moving and pushing the coffee up over the lid. Now, when I think chestnut, chestnuts roasting on an open fire, it's one of those reddish browns that, depending on the intensity of that nut, that chestnut, it can be a light reddish brown, medium reddish brown, or even like a deep chocolate reddish brown. And so that's why I love this palette. Now, for all the light skin beauty besties, this can be very intense, so that's why I like using a fluffy brush. But I'm gonna start first with a little bit of the red and the orange mixed together. Because this is super saturated, I'm gonna start right on the middle of the ball of the lid. And we're gonna pull, actually let me do this on both sides really quickly so that way we have some symmetry, okay, sugar? Now we're gonna take this and we're gonna really bring this back and forth over our socket, in our socket, and we're going to just slightly diffuse as needed. Now I love this because this helps to warm up the eyes. If you are a lighter skin beauty besties, you need just a pinch. If you feel like you're getting this on and it's way too red, take that finger and tap, tap, tap. But I'm loving the warmth we're getting. And because it's creamy, it melts directly into the skin. Yum. Next up, I'm gonna take, and you know what? I'm gonna show you this on the back of my hand. This is what deep brown looks like, right? So you can see that it's definitely brown, and it has a little bit of that red tint to it. And then this is dark brown, which is this right here. And you can see it's deeper than this one and has a little bit of coolness to it as well. So we're gonna use a combination of both those browns right on the lash line. Go right on the lash line and we're gonna press and lift like so. Grab that fluffy brush and just blend that up into the crease color. So what we're doing is we're getting a beautiful gradient between lash to crease. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna add a little bit more, especially on the outer corners. Side note, I don't know if you guys could tell, but the Botox has finally settled because this brow is browing as well. Baby, your beauty best friend is over here lifted, and I am okay with it. Now what I love here at this point is you can stop and say, is this deep enough? Is it rich enough? What else do I see? What else do I want? And for me, I want a little bit more of this red orange right through here. Flicking whatever's left on the brush just right through here. I'm taking Teddy Eyekohl. And because Teddy reads a little bit bronzier on me, we're gonna just pop a little bit of that in the waterline just to get a little bit of dimension. Going in with a little bit of that orange and dark brown. And just like this, we're going to diffuse the Teddy with those two colors. So looking at this, I think I want this darker. I'm gonna go back in with Coffee, which was the pencil we used on the top. Dark brown and a pinch of onyx. Oh yes, honey, we're going black. Look how pretty that is. I think I'm gonna take a little of that onyx too and just right on this outer corner, add a little bit of it. Now because we use the creams on the bottom, this is one of those looks where you definitely need your powder. And you wanna go in and seal it off so it doesn't run. So I'm going in with my powder with a fluffy brush right underneath so that way the cream won't move. Like so. Taking a little bit of the deep brown with a fan brush. We're gonna use this to slightly give us our contour. Not slightly, we're contouring with this. That's why I use the fan brush. Y'all see how contoury this is? Y'all see how saturated this color is? But baby, we're being lifted and snatched. Lovejoy Mineralize Blush. If you know, you know. Such a beautiful color, not only for blushing, but almost to create like this really rosy, bronzy look. Gives you a little bit of radiant glow. Mascara. I'm gonna do lots of mascara on the bottom because we have such a rich bottom look here. You know, technically my eyes are done, but I just kind of feel like I want to take a little bit of this yellow here and use that as like a little bit of a highlight under the brow. Why not use almost every single, no, we've used every single shade in this palette. Why not do a little yellow there, a little gold just to lift us up? That's pretty. That's pretty. Y'all, I'm just saying, Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. We use every single color in this concealer palette for our eyes and our face today for this look. Now we gotta do lips, and this would not be a chestnut makeup if we did not use what? Chestnut liner. Here we go. Now y'all know how Warm Teddy's had a hold on me, but I don't know if you guys have seen the new Viva Equality lipstick by MAC. Now, this is gorgeous. It's nude, it's rich, it's warm. It's giving a nice alternative to Warm Teddy. We pausing. Y'all getting into this chestnut inspired makeup look. Let me come a little bit closer with y'all. Oh, too close. Look how pretty this is. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this look. I feel like it was easy. I hope it felt inspiring to you all to tap back into these warmer shades. And let me tell you something, even though I know it's spring and we're going into spring/summer shortly, this is still such a pretty makeup that you can wear every day and be outside. Now back up some. Now on that note, guys, I got to go. You know what to do. Subscribe to the channel if you like this video if you like, and leave me a comment. While supporting, check the notifications and make sure they're turned on so you don't miss out on all this good old melanated magic sugar. And I'm gonna throw in an extra one that I don't normally do. Share this video with one of your beauty besties as well. Who loves you? I do. See you next time. Bye.